Welcome back everyone, welcome back to Zerra's channel and another huge damn information about new oncoming tier 7 premium battleship for Royal Navy. The battleship, it's actually King George V battleship class, and the name of this battleship is Duke of York. And what's her special? She's a very historic battleship, the one who actually I can you know, type down all information, but what happened is in the late of the war in close to Norway's coast, there was this battle between Scharnhorst and this Duke of York, and even though she received a couple hits from Scharnhorst's guns, Duke of York did significantly more damage to the Scharnhorst, and after Scharnhorst got several torpedoes, then because Scharnhorst was still a whole lot faster ship in real life, she could engage and chase her after 10.5 hours of chasey and engagement. Finally, the basically this lovely battleship Duke of York basically well, fired so many shells that, you know, it took down the Scharnhorst. So in this battle again, you will face Duke of York in our game versus the Scharnhorst. Once again, I don't know who's gonna win that battle, but it's after all a very well-known ship that Royal Navy had for some time. So what we do expect here, remember all that's our super stats, keep that in mind. She does have 14-inch guns and so on. So we're also gonna talk, also probably not in this video but in the oncoming video, what's the difference between Duke of York and King George V. And my book, listen to this guys, King George V is one of the strongest ships at tier for tier. That's why not. So if she will be even better improved, oh hell, I'll before I'm gonna do something. But you know what, I'm not gonna say too much. Well, let's go and see some stats. It's a super stats. So what we have here, okay, some good looking pictures. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, she is a good looking, and I do believe the armament, it's exactly like King George V. You have 6 guns in the front and 4 in the rear. After all, it's a King George V battleship. Alright guys, we are going to talk about hit points and tier 7. Hit points 60,500, plating 25 millimeters, basically same armor as King George V. Belt, it's 260 to 381 millimeters, definitely the same hole. Main battery, you see here exactly what I'm talking about. 1x2 356 millimeters plus 2x4 356 millimeters. Firing range 18.1 kilometers. It's absolutely fantastic for its tier 7. It's all right. HE damage, it's impressive, 6,100. Please let me know guys what it's the HE damage for the King George V. Probably very close to that, 6,100. And AP 10,500. Reload time, now this is disappointment, 30 seconds. I do believe my King George V has slightly faster reload. Please let me know. 180 degree turn time, 45 seconds. I don't know about this. Once again, I do own King George V, so I should know better. I do apologize that I don't know, but I know for a fact the reload are not 30 seconds in my King George V. That's for damn sure. So it's not a good news actually, the reload time. All right, 180 degree turn time, 45 seconds. It's maximum dispersion 242. It's a battleship after all. HE shell speed, it's the same with AP 757 meters a second. Sigma 1.8. It basically at 1.8 it could troll you as hell. Maximum speed 28 knots. Well, that is very welcome. 28 knots for tier 7, it's not bad. Turning radius 790. That is good, guys. For a battleship, that is really darn good. Really good. A rudder shift 15 seconds, it's kind of a meh. Surfer detection 14.1 without captain, I do believe it's worse than King George V. And air detection 12.5. But please let me know. I have no... but it has to be some kind of a special, how should I say, consumables and so on. I do believe it must be. Otherwise, it could not be a just paste copy of King George V. But we are just to take a little bit closer to this picture about her... AA, you have 8 by 8 plus 6 by 4 plus 2 by 4 40 millimeters Bofors guns, I do believe, or 40 millimeters it must be. So 8 by 8, all right, that is impressive. 6 by 4, all right, it's darn good. And 2 by 4, and then you also have 20 millimeters at 8 by 2 and 39 by 1. So at mid-range and short range you should defend yourself. Now once again, there must be some other difference in between those two ships, but guys, this is just the first view. When I have deep details about the consumable, about the AA, about the belt and reload and turning radius, but this is still work in progress, guys, so you know, bear that in mind. I will come back to you, that's a promise, because you know, I am hype about this ship. In my honestly opinion, this ship, it should be darn good. Now I'm not hype about the reload time. The reload time should be slightly better, but you know what, Wargaming might change that before she hits the live server. But $1 million question: would you purchase her? What do you think about the this lovely battleship Duke of York? Which for me, the most hilarious thing is that finally we can have in our game this engagement between Scharnhorst and the Duke of York. That's all I like to say for now, guys. I promise I will go back to you when I have everything in detail about the consumable, about the heal. We don't know what kind of heal she has, so you know what I mean. There's a lot of question and very few answer yet, but this is a first sneak peek, you know, about this lovely battleship. Thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.